Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. Okay, I'm pretty shocked about this headline, and I'm not sure whether this is just a rumor mill or this is actually real, but links are put down below. It seems that Qatar royal family demand total ban on alcohol sales at the World Cup stadiums just 48 hours before the tournament kicks off. The ruler's pressure shocked FIFA chief to stop fans from drinking at the grounds despite a multi-million pound Budweiser deal. Okay, the key headlines here is Qatar wants to force FIFA into a last-minute alcohol ban at stadiums despite beer brand sponsorship. Reports suggest officials are putting pressure on football's governing body for U-turn on selling beer. Any change would result a breach in their multi-million pound World Cup Budweiser deal. Now, what do I think before I even speak about this incident? One is, I find it very hard to believe. I think it's just maybe one of the family members gave his opinion. That's my general thought pattern. But if in case it is actually real, okay, let's assume it is real. This is going to, I think, reflect very bad on Qatar. Okay, because here's the thing. You accepted a global event. You positioned yourself as a very flexible, as a very open-minded country where, as it is, there's enough and more LGBTQ, you're Islamic, you don't accept this. But Sheikh Thani, he said, no, we are a very open country, as long as you don't go explicit. Then they started digging up the old stories. Okay, so many migrant workers were exploited, which is a fact. Let's not act like it never happened. But then he said, okay, we have improved the conditions and fine. But obviously, there are human rights activists who don't believe this. And now, after all the scandal that has been there and people are still talking negative, you had, I think yesterday or day before, a Dutch reporter who was speaking, and then some officials said, sorry, you can't report about this. And then they apologized. Now this. I mean, what are you doing? It really shows lack of unity between the Qatari family. Either he's saying yes and they are saying no, or it shows very bad leadership. Don't get me wrong. Okay, there are many Qatari people who will not like what I have to say. But man, at least show some stability. It's like, for example, I'll give you the analogy. It's like, let's say there are two families getting married, the boy and the girl, and they're getting married. And just maybe 48 hours before the marriage is to take place, the boy says, no, I wanted to marry you, but now we will change the venue. No, I don't want your father, mother to come at the wedding. Or let's say, before I agreed, you pay 50%, I pay 50%. Now you have to pay. I'll pay 70, I'll pay 30, you pay 70. So when you change the deal, when you change the terms of the agreement, just few hours before the actual event, that is a massive disaster. You are hurting your image, you're hurting your credibility, you're hurting, the trust people have on you. Like, for example, I'll tell you, until now, and even now, I am supporting Qatar. I'm saying, Qatar, go ahead, make this FIFA World Cup, a success. Even Sheikh Mohammed, he chimed in and said, this is the greatest moment for all Arab nations and all that. But now when you start doing all this, man, what the hell? See, what I feel, maybe they are saying, okay, we will not sell beer at the stadium. We'll sell it at the hotel, we'll sell it everywhere. But then again, even if you say don't sell at the stadium, that itself is a violation of the agreement between FIFA and the sponsors. I mean, why are you bringing in new rules and all that? And let's assume if this is just an opinion, you have to sit down with your family members and say, listen, guys, you're representing me, you're representing my image, you're representing the image of the country. Please don't mess it up by giving your one opinion here and there or objections. This clearly shows there's no unity either between the family members, or it shows that the leadership itself is weak, or they still have to screw their brains properly and understand that this is a global event. We can't keep bringing new laws. Like all of a sudden, you can't start harping like we are Islamic and this is not allowed by Prophet Muhammad. And come on, man. As it is, Islam gets so much of bad press and publicity. At least show flexibility and don't create more drama than there is. See, if you read the article that is by Daily Mail Online, it says World Cup visitors can buy alcohol in restaurants, hotels, in certain fan zones, and on stadium concourses, but not inside the stadium. Why are you having, new rules? Just let it be. Okay, if someone breaks the rules, fine, discipline. Now, what is going to happen? See, as it is, football fans are unruly. You can't control them. And football, the passions will be really high. People will go berserk and crazy. In the end, after you have spent more than, I think, 200 billion, the highest in the world, in the history of mankind, for a football this thing, after you spend so much money, you're going to shoot yourself in the bloody foot. If I was the advisor, I would say just avoid all the controversy. Now, beer, it seems, costs 12 pounds, British pounds, a pint at the official venue. And now it seems that they also have, you're limited to 4 drinks. You can't take more than 4 drinks, otherwise you'll get drunk. And if you get drunk, you have to be taken to the special zone. What are you doing, guys? And here it says, if the Qataris are successful in changing the rules, that means the sale of alcohol could be banned. See, you are shooting yourself in the foot. I don't know. You guys who are watching this video, you tell me, do you think Qatar should impose these rules? Qataris will say, my country, my rules, this is what we believe, you can't change it. But then why did you bid for an international event? Why did you bid for it? Why did you say that you want to do this? For me personally, I see this as a major embarrassment. I see this as a major flaw. I think what is going to happen is it's going to backfire on them. As it is, you have so many things to handle. You have the human rights, you have the players complaining, you have LGBTQ, you have the track record of Qatar, you have the controversy that Qatar bribed officials to get this with the, what is that, Blatter or that guy. So you have so much of headache. And on top of that, you're still adding to your problems. I would say someone needs to go sit down with the ruler, Sheikh Thani, and tell him, sir, listen, we have enough and more headache. Let's not pile in more. If you cannot stop this, I will tell you, it's going to end up, it's going to backfire on them. And instead of Qatar's magnum opus, this World Cup being its greatest achievement, this is going to be mired with scandal. This is going to be mired with embarrassment. And Qatar is only going to, spend billions of dollars just to embarrass themselves. I don't know. You tell me, what do you think? Do you think this is a smart rule? Do you think this is a mistake? Or is this just a rumor? Or I would be very keen to know what is your opinion. Anyway, 48 hours. And all I see this is being a massive disappointment, massive disaster. Anyway, good, bad, ugly. Let me know, what do you think? Do you agree, disagree with my views? And please feel free to put down your views in the comments below. Having said that, this is me signing off. You guys take care.